Greetings and welcome to the Bethany Worldwide Briefing. I'm Dr. David Haas, the President and CEO of Bethany. It's great to have you join us as we celebrate and share some of the amazing things God is doing this week through Bethany here in Minnesota and around the world. On Friday, May 5th, 110 certificate, AA, BA, and MA students graduated from Bethany Global University. Our auditorium was at full capacity with well over 500 family and friends in attendance to support the 79 students walking during the commencement ceremony. We're excited to see where God leads these students post-graduation. We've already heard some pretty amazing stories about what our students have planned. More on that during another briefing. 10 Beyond Limits students received certificates as well. BGU partners with Beyond Limits to provide a Christian college experience to young adults with special needs. On Thursday night, May 4th, students, staff, and guests celebrated student accomplishments at our annual end-of-year BGU Gala. During the meal, students received a variety of awards and saw recap videos. They appreciated the opportunity to connect during this rare moment when all residential students, freshmen to seniors, gathered together in one place. The morning of graduation, seniors and their families met on campus for the annual President's Breakfast. While enjoying a delicious brunch, seniors Quinn Wagner and Faith Culp shared about what they learned and loved about their time at BGU. And a Senior Perspectives video by Caleb Langham gave a lighthearted look back at their BGU experience. Also at that breakfast, I shared that the 55 seniors received $1,624,200 in institutional scholarships over their 4 years at BGU. We then gave the families and friends of our students the opportunity to give back, or really give forward. And over $5,000 was raised at that event. Praise God for the generosity of our BGU families who are giving so that we can continue to provide fantastic scholarships for our students so they graduate with minimal to no debt. On the subject of students, let's look at a clip of a student who's been sharing the love of God in our neighborhood right here in Bloomington. I've got Havana with me today from East Texas, and as a freshman here has been taking some courses on how to introduce the gospel to people. Havana, tell us about what happened.
So one of the interesting concepts that we've been learning in class is learning how to turn everyday conversations into gospel conversations. And we've been learning how to craft something called a Shema statement. I was working at Mugshots, the off-campus BGU coffee shop, and I noticed a man sitting at the bar, and I started to have a conversation with him. And at the beginning, it was just small talk. But we started talking about travel, and I thought, okay, here's my chance. I'm going to try to utilize a Shema statement. And so I was like, yeah, so when I visited Glacier National Park, I honestly felt so close to God because I was just standing there in awe of his beautiful creation. And that really opened a door towards talking about God. And he, bit on that, and he started talking about how he also really saw God in creation and how he couldn't see how anybody wouldn't believe in God when they saw his beautiful creation. But then he started to talk about how he didn't actually believe in all the Christian virtues. And it actually turned out to be a really interesting conversation. We were both able to open up about our beliefs. And even though we didn't agree on everything, we found common ground and stood on that and really built a great conversation. And I got to know him a little bit, and he expressed interest in coming back to Mugshots. He seemed to really enjoy our conversation. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Havana, it's interesting. Many people wouldn't think to turn the conversation toward the things of the Lord. I love how you did that. What's that statement called?
A Shema statement.
There you go. Maybe all of us should be developing a Shema statement so you can turn conversations to the Lord and introduce people to Jesus. Last week, the Bethany International team had an opportunity to encourage and support Anand and Carly, our long-term workers in South Asia who are preparing to return to the field. Please join us in praying for Anand, Carly, and their 2 young children as they re-engage in life and ministry overseas. Thanks for watching this week's edition of the Bethany Worldwide Briefing. Please continue to pray for and partner with us as we seek to take the church to where it's not. Like and share this video with your friends and family, and I pray that you do have a great week serving the Lord.